do you support the Webb-Warner bill regarding offshore drilling near the coast of Virginia, and what cautions would you take to protect the environment?
Yeah. Absolutely. We have tried to position ourselves in Virginia as the energy capital of the East Coast. No offense to South Carolina now, but we think we've...
Offense taken. Offense taken.
Well, we've got great coal and natural gas reserves. In fact, that's probably Virginia natural gas coming out of those lamps over there. We've got major nuclear capacity in Lynchburg, Virginia. In fact, you know what the most productive nuclear reactor in the United States is? It's called a United States Navy aircraft carrier. That's where nuclear power is the best, and we got more of them in Norfolk, Virginia than any place on the East Coast. By the way, just as an aside, I'm son of an Army officer. I served 21. My daughter spent a year in Iraq as an Army platoon leader, and we need to do everything we can to make sure that our great veterans in this country are protected and well served. And so if we're going to actually have American energy independence, a lot of people talk about it, but again, you got to deliver, Tim. And this administration has been hostile to coal with EPA regulations. They have tried to prevent hydrofracking in gas-producing states. They have failed to provide a suitable place for the disposal of spent rods in Yucca Mountain. They have pulled the rug out from under us in Virginia on offshore drilling. Well, you know what? That's 97% of the electricity generation capacity in America, and this administration is attacking it. There's nothing left. So I've never seen a windmill on top of a car actually be able to work. I mean, I'm for offshore wind, but not on top of my car. So I think we've got to realize, and back to the question about the Webb-Warner bill, I do want us to be able to drill off the Atlantic coast. We need to use all of our God-given natural resources in America so we don't have to depend on dictators around the world for oil. And so I think the people that say we need an American first domestic red, white, and blue energy policy that uses everything are correct. Why should we hamstring our own country and force us to go and buy from other countries? Offshore drilling, I believe now we did learn a lot out of the Deepwater Horizon incident in the Gulf of Mexico. It was prudent to slow down and take a look and find out what new technology we need, what new regulations that we needed to put in place. But to say after drilling 4,000 wells in the Gulf of Mexico that we for 40 years that we can't do it safely off the Atlantic coast, I say is flat wrong. That to me shows no confidence in the entrepreneurs and the great American minds in technology, and no confidence in the ability of government to get the regulations right. That's not America. We didn't do that after we had the space shuttle disaster and say we give up, game over, we can't go to the moon. You know, that's absolutely wrong. And so I have more confidence in Americans, I think, than the president says. So I do think we ought to drill off the Atlantic coast. Amazingly, the people leading the charge are Senator Mark Warner and Senator Jim Webb, two Democratic senators from Virginia who are opposed to the president's policies and are trying to get some common sense regulations in place for offshore drilling. We can do it. We need to do it. It'll be tremendous jobs. I think it'll be about 18,000 jobs in Virginia, about 7,000 jobs in South Carolina, tens of millions of dollars in tax revenues, and that's how we grow new industries and reduce our reliance on foreign countries.
Thank you, Governor.